We have organized this conference with the objective of sending a very strong message, a message from the city of Geneva. And what does this mean? Geneva, the city of peace, the city of human rights, the city of international solidarity, the city of the Red Cross, and tomorrow we'll have the Secretary General of the IFRC with us. It's the city that will be talking about not only a green economy, but a green and inclusive economy. And this is the message we're sending to the climate conference in Paris. You've had a number of representatives from France today. There will be some more tomorrow. There will be the city of Paris. And we are working to be very present through not only Green Cross, but an entire coalition of organizations that represent international Geneva. And everyone here should know that Geneva has the largest green network in the world. And that is something we are very proud of. It's something that the state of Geneva, present here, and one of our key partner in organizing this event, and the preparations for this event started a year ago, exactly in October, when Mr. Matet came to visit us in Zurich, where Green Cross had a board meeting with President Gorbachev. And so this is an adventure that started in October. Today is one stop in this event, but then it continues to Paris and beyond. In terms of why is it progress is not happening? Because we have the technology. And as we always say, and I was around today, but we must have had some PowerPoints that didn't work. Technology will not save us. We need much more. I'll give you an example. Energy efficient light bulbs. Poland has the world's second biggest factory in the world of energy efficient light bulbs, and yet the market penetration of these light bulbs, so market share of energy efficient light bulbs in Poland is the lowest in the EU. What's happening? The economics are so compelling for energy efficiency, we should all be racing. And I see some entrepreneurs here. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I talked at the General Assembly of TAG Heuer to all of the employees. And the head of TAG Heuer was walking towards, was in fact being a little bit forced into energy efficiency and renovating its entire buildings and factories because of Leonardo DiCaprio. But after doing this, he said that the economics of energy efficiency are so compelling that he will do this in all the factories, in all the offices that he will ever be working in. So what's blocking us? What is blocking us is exactly what Dimitri said. A few weeks back, I was at a conference in Poland, the little of Central and Eastern Europe in Krynica, and we had a representative from the energy utility speaking at a panel on renovating buildings. And he talked about all of the reasons why we should not have energy efficiency, why we should not reduce electricity bills for people, why we should not reduce carbon emissions. And the reason is because the electricity utility will reduce its profits because they are remunerated based on the volume of sales. We'll have a solution for this. In California, already 40 years ago, a concept called decoupling. Decoupling energy utility profits from sales and providing the energy utility a percentage of the savings that they are able to generate for the customers. So for example, and this is more or less the figures that they are using in California, when the utility saves $100 for its clients, it gets to keep 11% of that. So 11 francs goes straight into the bottom line. And that is higher than their margins. So their objective becomes reducing energy bills for their customers, reducing climate emissions, and everyone is better off. And this has become the largest source of profits for the California utilities, and it's spreading across the US despite a little bit of, at the political level, a little bit of I guess, intervention. But the economics are so compelling that it's moving ahead anyway.